For have you taken movies of your apartment yet? You've got this for posterity? There's the balcony right behind him, looking down on the courtyard. It's a lovely apartment. Dining area. French onion soup waiting for us. Nice little wave. U2 Folka, little wavy. We're going into the John Hancock Center. Marky just went to put money in the meter for the Volvo. The new Sofitel building. We stayed in the Sofitel in Rio de Janeiro. Here's the Hancock Observatory. We're going to go to the skywalk. We're going to see how long it takes us to go up. How many seconds?
2 minutes.
Okay, Marky, here we go. We're in the tower. We're going up on the John Hancock elevator. Welcome, you okay?
Welcome to John Hancock Center and the fastest elevator in North America. At 1,800 feet per minute, you are traveling at over 20 miles per hour. At 30 feet per second, the ride to the 94th floor will take approximately 40 seconds.
They do more on the way down.
With thousands of safe takeoffs and landings, these Otis elevators have made the equivalent of many trips to
The tower now. What is that building, the marked by the Navy Pier? Is that the one you were describing?
Lake Point Tower.
Lake what?
Lake Point Tower.
Lake Point Tower. One of the famous residences of Chicago. The only one on the east side of Lakeshore Drive, we were told. There's Navy Pier.
No, it's public use.
Sailboats out there. It's like a little regatta. They're going to disappear. And we're going to get Lakeshore Drive all along the beachfront of the lake, Lake Michigan. There's one of the boat restaurants on the beach there. North. There's a very far building, if you can see it here, is the Baha'i Temple. And that's Evanston area. Here's the view. That was about as far as the zoom will go. Chicago's beautiful skyline. Okay, that's Wrigley Field with the lights about halfway between downtown and Evanston. Maybe we'll catch a ball game sometime. What we're going to try to do here is wash some windows at John Hancock. The idea, they're up on this scaffolding. Look at how high up they are. Everybody's washing windows. Yeah. And look who does it the best. Folk is the most serious here. This kid's really into it here. Our right-hand buildings, that's Northwestern. The high dome is to the left of that, further out. Some beautiful views here. Some gold pointed spires. Looking west now, this is the Sofitel we saw before. And here's the western view of the skyline. Chicago River coming in from the north. And we're looking south towards the Sears Tower. Still the tallest building in town. Mark's going to own this town someday. Here's a pretty building straight ahead here. It's like the Chrysler building in New York a little bit.
That's where we came.
Yeah, we came south. Here's the south view. And here's the view of the German ambassador to Chicago. Okay, there the IBM building, and next to it is the Trump building, Trump Tower, under construction. That's going to be a hotel condo complex?
Yeah.
Right on the
And
river.
the stores too.
The no. I've just got your head shut. Fulham, action! Out of the dark shadows of 1856, but Mark lives in 1866, Sherman, comes the Northwestern Masters Triple M program, almost ready to graduate. Go ahead. So, no problem. He's heading towards the campus now. I guess this is all residential kind of housing on either side of the street. The corner of Emerson, which runs from the lake west, connects up with Gulf, and Sherman is the north-south street parallel to Sheridan, which is the main campus street, Northwestern. Standing in the courtyard here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that looks like Mark's balcony there. We're just sitting there reading the Wall Street Journal. It's got a shade that drops down. Nicely done. The opposite view, looking from his balcony into this area that I'm standing, there's a sort of a sitting area over there for cigar people. The famous entrance into 1866 Sherman. Lots of flowers in Chicago. Everywhere. Very green city. Here's some more impatiens. Beautiful flowers here. Frank Wright home. And we're going to take some tours here. This is the National Trust here.
Check them. There's no photography inside the museum. If you have a camera, you either need to check it or put it inside of something. You can't carry a camera loose inside the museum. Okay, I'm going to turn you over to Gretchen now. Do you want to count before I do that? I'll count.
This is a ginkgo tree like we had in Japan. Did you see that?
Lloyd Wright's home from about 1889 to 1909. As Catherine mentioned, my name is Gretchen, and today I'm going to show you Frank Lloyd Wright's home. And then we're going to go around to his studio, which Wright added in 1898. I'm assuming that everyone has heard of Frank Lloyd Wright before? Yes? Maybe?
Sort of.
Sort of. Anybody think he's a professional baseball player?
No.
Good. Good. Excellent. And it is where he started to experiment with the prairie style of architecture. And that's really what we're going to be talking a lot about today, because that's the style that you'll see most often here in Oak Park and River Forest. Frank Lloyd Wright, when he was a young architect, began to be influenced by Japanese art and architecture, which was very much sweeping the nation, and was coming up with some new and kind of different...
And here come some of the tourists from the area looking at the Frank Lloyd Wright house. This is the side entrance to it, his workshop, beautiful workshop. Chain holding up the walls and the ceiling. Party ride.